Hello and welcome back to episode 19. I must apologise straight away for the lack of footage last week. I ended up missing an entire week of footage / an episode because the bike was in the unit and it was raining, and I didn't want to have to get the bike out and sit it in the rain every day whilst I was working on the Mini. So I had a week off essentially, which didn't bode well because I've messed up horrendously. I've messed up the door. Look at this. The door does not fit quite badly. So it's getting stuck here, all this side, and it's getting stuck there. And this is like wedged in at the minute. When I take it out, it dips, the rear back of it dips. This is either in the wrong position, the hinges are really old and have a lot of movement. Take that back. It's actually too squished in. So it does need widening a little bit. I know that. / the hinges are old and have a lot of play in them, so that'll explain the sag, I think. I think the hinges are in the correct position because I did like for like panel swaps, and this line matches up when the door goes in. So I think the height of the door is fine, because look at the door gap on the bottom, mint, and the top. So I think the height of the hinges is good, but it's definitely not wide enough, and there's a huge amount of sag, and I'm not sure how to fix it. So I've messaged some professional guy and he's going to give me some advice, because I don't even think this gap's too bad. If any of you know, when you put the wing on, you curl the wing around this lip, so that it will be about that big with the door gap afterwards, which is not bad. So I'm going to have a little tinker with it today, hopefully get some advice off the man, and we'll go from there really. It's fucking terrible. Right, so I've pushed it in a bit more, right? A bit more close, I mean, yeah. So those lines match up if it went in properly. The height in the roof is quite nice, but then there's that. See it close in there and it opens up the further up it gets. This is still touching. I have tapped it with a hammer a little bit and some wood, but I probably just need to grind it down. And I've put no bolts in the hinges. But if you notice, this gap is big, but obviously that will close a bit with the wing on. The floor gap is still nice. It looks bigger than it is because it's sticking out, but it is the same. And when I've pushed it in, as it is now, further, this hinge in here, I don't know if you can see that, hang on, it's not touching the wall. There's a gap between the hinge and this panel, which is strange. This one is flush. Oh dear. Not really sure what to do, if I'm honest. Still waiting on the guy's advice if he has any. And I don't really want to do anything else until this is done, so I tell you what though, I would have been surprised if the door just fit perfectly straight out of the box, you know. Don't forget this, I don't know the history of this car, don't know if it's been crash damaged. The hinges are old, 60 plus years old I think, 50 years old. The door isn't technically, well it isn't technically, it isn't from this car. It's a different Mini, it could be a different door. Although with the gaps it looks kind of the correct size. and obviously I've replaced panels welding. There's lots of different factors that could have gone wrong. Probably, most likely, is me, I've done something wrong. But the thing that does get me most is this panel right out of the box fits almost perfect. And I don't want to change the angle of this, because if you remember, when I put the wing on, the line matched perfectly. Now I don't know if I told you before, insert clip here, I use these on this section and this section when I was welding something in. The door was in, these panels were on, and the door fit in, and I was welding something over here. And obviously when I released these, the door just went bleh. Rookie error, but I'll figure it out, hopefully sooner rather than later. Right, so this is the mark of where the latch is, and this is the mark of the latch mechanism, this bit. So that just shows you how far out the door is. It's quite drastic. Oh dear. You can like wedge it in there and get it closer, but I've just had the bottom hinge off and I've put a shim in there and that's not made it any better. Been tapping this with a hammer, but I'm not sure what's going on. Big problems. As you saw, I ground this down. I wanted it to look a bit nicer, and the closing panel underneath here will sit on this, so I want it to be a bit nicer. Guys, I'm stuck. It's very far off. Like, not even by a little bit. The thing that's confusing me most is when I put the wing on the other day, it matched perfectly with this. And if I put that out too much, if I pull this out, what if the windscreen don't fit and I don't have a windscreen to test fit? And if technically this panel, right, the way the door's fitting should just go like this, boop, and sit like that instead, but then that wouldn't be vertical and flush. The wing wouldn't fit, but the door would fit. Send help. No, I'm waiting for the guy to message me back about the information or tips and tricks to see if I can get it fit properly. If not, then I might even have to buy another door and test fit that in case something's off. It's just a complete guessing game. Didn't go home yet. I've lightly, crudely put the wing back on. And it looks okay to me, it's so annoying. It's hard to do properly because there's still some old bits on the wing, right? But this is just, like I said, lightly placed on. I've wedged the door in, still not up to height with the lines. And it overlaps here. And it sticks out there. It's obviously wedged there. There's a bit of a gap there, but not big enough, I don't think. And then if you look, that looks good to me. So tell me what the hell is going on. The only bit I can see, I know this is lightly placed on, right? So this might not be correct. See that? This line here on the wing and the A-pillar line. They're not in line. It's like a finger width away from each other. So does that mean that that pillar can go boop to then be flush with that line, which will sort that gap out and give that side more space over here? My only problem and concern with that is if I do move this pillar, the windscreen when I get one might not fit. So if anybody in the comments knows what they're talking about, please message me. I'll be grateful for any help. Right now it's looking like that, I think. Move that pillar, boop. I don't know, what's that, 5mm? Move that 5mm forwards. But that line looks correct. If I look at it like that. So, I'm not sure. I'm just stumped basically. This is going to be a rubbish video because I don't really know what I'm doing. If anybody's out there knows what the hell they're doing and can help me, please let me know. I've put loads of shims in this one, no shims in this one, smacked that with a hammer a little bit, got a bigger gap there if you didn't guess. And looking level, right, the line is just about perfect, but it doesn't close. And when I put this on, this won't go all the way in because it gets caught on the striker plate. I've solved a bit of the problem. There was a bit of filler in there, so I've taken that away. You can obviously like just shove it in, not all the way, but the line is just about nice. But obviously the whole door I think needs to go left a little bit and forwards. Look, this gap is so uneven, it's actually pissing me off. In my mind, this pillar here needs to go whoop. Yeah, so if anybody can help, please let me know. I've said bye a million times today, but yeah, I'll see you on Thursday.